Oh boy, I need to talk about this one. This one is bad. And what a way to start off the banger videos on this channel than to talk about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Wow, that was a waste of everyone's time. The constant Netflix buffering, Mike Tyson's bare on live TV, and watching Jake Paul, like a 20-something-year-old man in his late 20s, beat up a dude who's 58 years old. I mean, let's be honest here. The opening fights, like with Ramos and Barrios, and in the women's fighting, it was more entertaining. It was way more fun to watch than the actual main event. It was bad. I would have much rather just have watched the other fighters at that point. Now let's talk about the actual fight itself here. Now I don't want to get into the discussion of whether it was rigged or not. Yes, you are. You see, there was actually a script found that depicted Jake Paul having a 5-round knockout, so obviously it was rigged, right? Stop it right here. It was proven that this script was actually faked due to the fact that the fight actually happened. In the script, it shows that there's a round 5 knockout by Jake Paul, when in fact that actually just didn't happen. They lasted all 8 rounds, and there was no knockout. Jake won just by throwing more punches and honestly just looked stronger out there. I mean, he was 58 years old. What do you expect? Anyways, I'm out of here. Bye. But let's talk about the actual fight itself. Round 1, Mike Tyson looked really strong. I mean, he was scary. I mean, he was running at this. He was running full force at Jake, and he was not letting up. And he actually won the first round. It was looking really good. Round 2, a little slower. He still was playing way more aggressive. He was pushing in, closing distance, and it looked solid. I mean, for a 58-year-old man, insane. I mean, let's not discredit the fact that he's moving like this at his late 50s, and it's insane. But round 2 was a little bit slower, but he was still playing aggressive, and he actually did get the second round. Now this is the turning point in the entire fight. Once round 2 went, all of a sudden, Mike Tyson just didn't throw a punch. He just sit here playing defense. He'd bite his glove, and then maybe throw like a jab, and that's it. Then you go right back to playing defense. Throw a punch! Meanwhile, Jake's just over here throwing left jabs, and he's trying to just close distance and just throwing hella jabs, and they're all landing because Mike Tyson is literally just not taking advantage of how low Jake's hands were. If you take a look at Jake's defense, most times it was up around his right cheek or wherever, but there'd be times he would drop it low. If he was fighting, he would drop his defense low. But I'm just saying, Jake's defense was not great. So the fact that Mike didn't really go for it was kind of crazy. And then I want to talk about the actual statistics here for a second. Mike Tyson threw a total of 97 punches in 8 rounds. Jake Paul threw over 250. My brother in Christ, he spent more time chewing his glove than he did. And I get that Mike Tyson has had this tick for a long time. In most of his fights, it's a known tick of his to bite his glove. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But it's the fact that he just wasn't throwing punches. Maybe it's the fact that he was already getting gassed, which I could see that happening. But if you take a look at his training videos, I mean, that's scary compared to the actual fight. I don't know, just something is just off about it. And I can't really put my finger on it, but something just felt off about this fight. And we know that this fight probably shouldn't have happened. I mean, Mike was under an injury not too long ago and almost died. But no, Jake still gotta somehow prove himself. All I'm saying is, it was sad seeing Mike like this. I mean, bro even went for a handshake after the match and he got rejected, bro. But yeah, I just want to say it was really sad to see this fight. It was just a nightmare. It was a waste of everybody's time. Netflix, the streaming quality was not great. It wasn't good. It was buffering every 5 seconds. It was just not great. Now, a fight I really do want to see would be Jake Paul versus Alex Pereira or Ryan Garcia. I would love to watch a match between Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia would kill Jake Paul. He did call out Alex Pereira, but He's going to murder you. He doesn't realize how scary Alex Pierre is, and I'm not going to get into that. That's a topic for another day. But, Jake, trust me, Alex Pierre will kill you. Same with Ryan Garcia, dog. You're wrapped either way. Don't go and challenge Muhammad Ali next or something.